Never tell me that the hammer pump shotgun is worse than the frenzy auto shotgun. I'm comparing mythics here just because it's more common in my brain to look for the mythics, because I was able to get both of them both shotguns in a single game and win. I just did that and took screenshots of the stats of each of them. So, if we look at we're going to go with the hammer pump first. Peter Griffin's hammer pump shotgun has a Hollow 13 optic, speed magazine, angled foregrip, and a muzzle brake. Oscar's Frenzy Auto shotgun has a red-eye sight optic, a drum mag, a vertical foregrip, and a muzzle brake. These two, the differences in the guns does quite a lot for it. Just saying. So, if we look at the Frenzy Auto, it says it does 78 damage per shot and a magazine size of 8, which means per stock it does 624 damage. Taking into account the fact that it takes just under 4 seconds to reload, that's pretty worth it, right? And then we look at Peter Griffin's shotgun. So, the hammer pump that Peter Griffin has does 108 damage per shot. You multiply that by 6, you get 648. Now, the hammer pump does more damage, so it's better, right? No, absolutely not. The hammer pump has a fire rate of 0.7. The Frenzy Auto shotgun has a fire rate of 2.5. If we get rid of the decimal there, it's just 7 times 25 divided by 7. And that is 3.5714286, or 3.6 if you want to simplify. Given that this is, I'm pretty sure it's the amount of times it fires per second, 2.5 per second. This number means it fires 3.6 times faster than Peter Griffin's hammer pump. So even though it does more damage, it will laser somebody in more time. I used an analogy last night that kind of contributes here, saying, if a gun does 54 damage per shot, and it fires, let's just do that math again. Yeah, I was right. If a gun does 54 damage per shot, and it has a 12 stock mag, it's 648. If a gun does 115 damage per shot and a 6 mag, it does 690. You'd say that's faster, but the fire rate difference between them is one fires 4 times faster than the other, which means the gun that does 54 damage, which fires 4 times faster, will do the same amount of damage in 1 second, will be able to destroy somebody in builds in 1 second by the time this one guy is able to take down half of their health with one shot. It kind of contributes here, but instead of 4 times, it's 3.6 times. So, basically, Frenzy Auto shotgun, since it does 78 damage per shot in an 8 damage stock, if we put that into account, 2,246 is not what I'm trying to do. Can you work? 78 times 8. That is 173 damage per second. That is not slow, but it is so. And 108 damage times 6 divided by 0.7, 925. That's not accurate. What the hell? I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't work. And then I mess up again. Yeah, it does 400. Oh my god. The math isn't working because .7 always seems to break things. Not only that, but people always, anytime I'm talking to somebody and I talk about how the hammer pump is worse than the Mythic, they say the reload times are different. And the reload time for the Frenzy Auto, which is 3.99, is slower than the hammer pump. But the hammer pump reload time is 4.5 seconds. 4.46 to be exact. And that is obviously a longer time than 3.99. So don't tell me that the reload time makes it worse. And it's able to shred somebody's health in 3.6 times more. 3.6 times more than the hammer pump is able to fire a shot. If you're trying to prove something, use evidence that you can back up truthfully. $2,246. Not even the close to the number. 78 times 8 by 3.6. 173 damage per shot. And then 108 times 6 by 3.6 is 180. Which doesn't even match up. We don't even have to do that equation, to be perfectly honest, because this may look like more than this, but when you take into account fire rate, it just doesn't even matter. By the time the hammer pump is able to deal 108 damage, the Frenzy Auto has already dealt 173 damage. Don't tell me that the hammer pump is worse than the Frenzy Auto shotgun. Or don't tell me the Frenzy Auto shotgun is worse than the hammer pump, because I will pull this video out and show it to you. Good day, good sir.